I just decided right now that I'm gonna start filming because I think this might be interesting. This is my girlfriend's Christmas present. I don't know what that was. It's very close to done. I'm trying to finish it right now. It's a purse bag thingy. Purse/camera bag. Right now, sewing this together and I'm removing these basting stitches. This is the inside. I have to attach it to this side, which has the little top pocket flap with the zippers. I was doing purple zippers, but I couldn't find a purse zipper in this length, in purple, so that one doesn't match, which kind of peeves me. It peeves me. But these ones also have purple zippers, and it's real cute. And then I'm gonna put this patch right here. And that's gonna be real cute. And this is like a nice little front pocket. This bag has been an alarming amount of trial and error. The fact that I still have fabric left over is honestly a miracle. Yeah, so far the most complicated, difficult thing about this entire project has been the fucking zippers. This one being one of the hardest to figure out, but overall pretty easy. That one, not too bad. Also, my finger is healing. Shout out to my finger. Almost like perfectly normal again. There's a little blister here where the incision was, but on this side, it looks maybe I hit my finger in like a door or something. These were pretty difficult. For some reason, the first time I put them together, I didn't think I'll sew the zipper onto this piece. I'll sew the zipper onto this piece while it's flat, and then attach it to the front of the pocket. Shut up. I didn't think to do that. I was like, I'll just put these together and then put the zipper in. Why? Who would ever do it like that? That's not how you do things. That doesn't make any sense. Ideally, what I would have done is sew the zipper into the outer fabric and then cut the slit for the zipper and sewed that on top. Once again, did not think about that, so the zippers hang out, unfortunately, but there's no raw edges other than the zippers in here, because I painstakingly, I painstakingly felled by hand. This is the actual seam, and this is my little felling seam. Painstakingly felled it all down, but it looks gorgeous. Yeah, maybe I did mark the right side of the fabric. It's the inside of the pocket. If you can see this, what are you doing? Why are you peering into the pockets? That's none of your fucking business. Don't look in there. What's she barking at? Okay. The other thing I'm working on is my girlfriend did not keep it a secret that my Christmas present is a glitter, because she got a kit where you can yeah. Okay. Where you can finish it and paint it yourself. So that's what I'm doing. This is my third coat of gesso. It still needs to be sanded. That's what I was doing into the wee hours of last night. I started with a roller and then I realized that it made it really lumpy. I didn't like the roller. It was a lot of sanding. I should have been like, I'm gonna be sanding something. It's probably gonna be dusty. Maybe I'll get a mask. Did not get a mask. Because that was really intelligent of me. Anyways, I don't 100% know what exactly it's gonna look like. I know it's gonna be green, and it's gonna have frog and lily pads on it. So here's me sewing. my second coat on this thing. It's shiny because it's not 100% dry yet. Maybe it is. But it's also shiny. What did I do with it? It's also shiny because I didn't realize until my second coat that this is a significantly different paint than these. If you'll notice, these ones say Deco Art Americana. This says Deco Art Americana Gloss Enamels. I thought it was just a regular acrylic paint, but just like a big bottle. I didn't notice that, so that's why it's shiny. You're supposed to apparently fucking bake this shit in an oven, let it dry for 4 days, bake it for 30 minutes, and then just like let it cool. And you can't eat off of it. But it is dishwasher safe. I don't get that. But that's that. This is in a pile on the floor because it's overwhelming me, even though it's the easiest part where you just stick everything together. But I don't know why, for some reason, whenever I get to that section of a project, my brain wants to fucking explode. And then I got fucking Perky Homer, craft paper, big ol' roll. So, oh my fucking god, my nose is so itchy. So I can make this. I'm making this one in the middle, and then I just traced out the design I want to put on the guitar onto baking paper, because I don't own tracing paper. I'm working on this hat that's like the 5th try of making that fucking hat. They had a note at the top of the pattern being like, hey guys, this pattern is not for beginners, and also I'm not a professional pattern writer, so if it's not perfect, it's basically your fault and you're the problem. And I think they genuinely were just skipping steps, because if I followed the pattern exactly as they wrote it, it didn't make any sense. You wouldn't have ended up with a hat, you would have ended up with a lump. It was literally easier to look at their pictures and try to infer than it was to actually genuinely follow the pattern. So I just thought it was really funny that they put a note at the beginning being like, no, it's not my fault that the pattern sucks, guys, even though I wrote it incorrectly and skipped steps. It's actually your fault and you're just bad at crocheting. You're just too much of a beginner. I'm too intermediate for you. Like, okay, maybe you just proofread it or something. I don't know, dude. Also, I'm putting new cuffs on that sweater at some point. And then I wanted to remake the hat I made in my last video because it wasn't like 100% perfect. And I wanted to make some adjustments to it. And then also, I want to start patterning a winter coat because I don't have one, and the ones that I do have, I don't have like a proper one. I just have like snowboarding coat, and right now I'm borrowing someone's Canada Goose jacket, and it's a nice coat. But the second you need to do anything, you're like, I can't move or breathe. I am warm, but I will be dying now. It's so overstimulating to wear. I hate really thick, puffy winter coats. They make me want to peel my skin off and turn my bones inside out. I priced it out, and the coat that I want to make is gonna cost like $100. It'll be cheaper than buying a coat that is exactly to my standards, because that's gonna run me like $600, because you have to pay for like labor and everything. But then I have to actually do all the labor. So I think I'm gonna save that for after December. And then in terms of like regular life stuff, not the 6 billion projects I'm trying to do all at once. I need to make, and have needed to make for like 3 weeks now, an eye appointment so I can get an eye exam, so I can start the process of getting my license so I can drive. I have to call somebody on the phone to do that though, and that is horrifying. So I have not been doing that, and then I need to apply to jobs, and that's not going so great. And then I need to figure out how the fuck to do my taxes. But the last 2 jobs that I had never gave me a T4, and then the very last one kind of fucked me over because they didn't pay me for the first 3 weeks that I worked there. And then when they finally did pay me, it was a check that was significantly less money than I was owed, and also it was just all one chunk. So I don't know what to, and then they fired me. I don't know what to do about that. They're also under new management now, so I don't know how that works. So basically it's going like really well. I feel like I want to explode. I want to evaporate into dust and disappear. Dude, holy shit. Figured this might be important to show. I traced it. Again, also cut it out so it's easier to maneuver. Traced it with like a alcohol marker so it wouldn't rub off, and now I'm coloring really hard over the lines with pencil so I can do the thing where you like scribble over it to transfer it. And there he is. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I can actually reference one of these to figure out how to lay out my pieces, because I never usually use these because I'm working with such random ass scraps of fabric that it really doesn't fucking matter what pattern, like what these look like. I'm not gonna be able to lay it out like that. And then I realized I would be doing that one on the bottom. This fabric that I bought for this at the thrift store. It's kind of missing this big fucking chunk. So that's good. Good. I just held them up to myself and measured. They both ended up being, this one's definitely like an inch more, but I wanted to go with a safer bet, so this one is like 6 inches. It's technically 5 3/4, but I made it 6 inches just for like easiness, so that I could quickly mark that. Yeah, maybe it isn't that hard to remember 5 3/4, but it's 6 inches, okay? It's 6, whatever. I'm gonna cut all of that off, which is why on this one, I put another 3 on it. Would you believe that is actually the 3rd time I am marking a 3 on this pattern piece? You should, because you can see that it is. Excuse the dog barking. I did these straps. They are now, if it would ever focus, top stitched. This one's a little, is that better? I don't know, dude. It's top stitched. For some reason, that being done makes the rest of this feel a lot more doable for some reason. I don't know why that is. What I think I'm gonna do is hand stitch this binding on, because I know from experience I am not good at machine binding. I don't have the patience for it. And you would think because I don't have the patience, can you fucking knock it off, dude? Holy hell. You would think because I don't have the patience for machine binding. I love that this entire video is me talking, punctuated by dog barking. I don't know what she's barking at. Probably another dog. Anyway, you'd think that because I don't have the patience for machine binding, I wouldn't have the patience for hand binding, but hand binding is just different. I don't know. It's like slow and methodical. A lot of hand stitching is, especially binding stitching. I find that very fun. And I think I'm gonna have this extra bit of twill tape is for this edge on the other side. And then what I think I am gonna do on machine is I'm gonna sew this zipper edge because I want it to match this zipper edge at the top, and I don't think my hand stitching is gonna look uniform, but I will fell this onto the back of the zipper. This would be this onto the back of the zipper. That's the inside of the pocket that's here. That's the top of it. But that will get felled down. Sorry, this is so hard to see. Everything is black and it's dark over here. There aren't any big lights over here. It's just, you get wall sconces and this lamp. Would that lamp help? I don't know. I already got the flash on. Anyway, now you can tell that this is like kind of a shiny, weird purpley color. Anyway, this will be felled onto the back of the zipper, and I'm also going to do that by hand, but actually sewing the little fold here will be done by machine. Cut out all these, started lining them up, and then realized all of my pins are in use over here. Ignore the cat vomit that you may have just seen over there. Now that I mentioned it, you're gonna look for it. Can you even see it from this angle? Oh, you totally can. I need to vacuum and clean the carpet in here, but I'm doing so many projects. I also remembered that I want to dye my hair at some point before Christmas, so that needs to be done. And then I think I'm gonna work on this now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Basically don't want to worry about this too much until this is at least, I don't know, most of the way pinned up. This thing still has to go in the middle. This is like a little divider, because I'm expecting her to keep probably 2 cameras in here. And I remember that being something that she talked about wanting with her other bag. I have a really high-tech solution. I don't know if I filmed this, but I do know, I'm pretty sure I took pictures of it, but my super high-tech solution to not really having any proper, I don't know, interfacing material is, this is a box of those Celebration caramel truffle cookies, wrapped in Glad Pressin Seal. And it's just tucked in there. And then these, I clipped it at the top here, so you have like 2 little flaps. These will be folded and then like felled into the side, and then this will also be, come in, where's the fucking edge? You know, placed flat here and then folded and felled down to the bottom. And it'll have a little divider in it. Got this charm for the pocket. It's a little mushroom. I do wish it was purple though, to match everything else. It's kind of annoying that it's not, but I could not fucking find a purple mushroom. They had pink ones, they had blue ones, and I wanted a metal one like this. They had glass charms, but I didn't want the glass ones. The thing is, I also got a frog charm. It was gonna be for me. Okay. I got this frog charm that was gonna be for me, but honestly, I might just put them both on here. Because, I mean, she thinks frogs are cute. I genuinely don't know what I would use this for. I got it for me, but what am I gonna put that on? So, and I think they go together with the theme of this. Because keeping in mind, this is kind of what inspired the entire bag, so... been blocked. It's drying now. It is so soft. Also, it's dried pretty quickly. And it's looking pretty good. I'm so excited to have it actually fucking work properly. Still have this much left, and then I guess technically also this left and this left. And I've considered making a scarf, because I probably could. Oh my god. We've got the front, okay, we're gonna need this. The front tape all stitched on there. I might run it over with the sewing machine again, just for some extra support. The second one I've got clipped on. I don't know how this is gonna look. I'm not super happy with this area. I should have left more space here so I could make a proper corner, but as with everything in this project, I did not think about anything at all ever. So that's what we're working with. The next thing to do still obviously are sew on those straps. And this last bit of work is just going to be constantly bouncing back and forth between machine and hand sewing. Because like, this will be hand showing, and then sew this line by machine, and then sew this on by hand, and then sew the straps in by machine, and then sew the pockets on by hand, and then that will go on by hand. That was a good yawn. Oh, and then also the divider, wherever it is, that is it, with the lines on it. That also has to go in. That's gonna go in by hand. Oh my goodness, so sleepy. I have not worked, I didn't do anything yesterday because I was so tired. I have to figure out what I'm doing for this. Hanging out with my girlfriend tomorrow. I think I may work on this now and try to get another coat of paint because I just finished the hat. And I don't feel like sewing because I spent all morning finishing sewing the binding and then pinning all the binding on to the other side. So I might do this because it's something different with my hands. And then also I want to dye my hair later today. So, and I need to shower because I'm stinky. So yeah, this is also, I think my camera died like halfway through doing this. I don't know if these got filmed, and I don't know if his little, I'm not happy with these. I think these I will change to yellow, and his eyes I will change to orange. And then I'll probably keep him this cyan, teal, turquoise color. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I think it looks cool. Did a base coat of the colors now. I guess a second base coat of the colors over top of the white base coat that I did. I also changed these colors, and I like them so much better. This is how it's looking. Alrighty, so I didn't end up filming a ton of it. Oh my god, it was not intentional. I just genuinely forgot. This is how my frog turned out, and my lily pads. If it focus, he's got like little. He's got yellow toes and little orange Kermit eyes. I think it looks super cute. And then if it would stop fucking swinging around for 2 seconds, you could see like vaguely what it's gonna look like with the pickguard. I think it'll be super cute. What is on the agenda for today is to touch up the smeary gesso fingies on the back and then clear coat it. Because I debated painting designs on this, but I honestly don't care to. But yeah, we need to get rid of the dusty gesso fingy prints. And if any of them need to be painted over, do that. And then clear coat it. This, I don't know if it's any good, but I guess we'll find out. And then some soft brushes, because it's supposed to be brushed on, so these ones say they're medium soft. So yeah. I really need to get my ass in gear and finish this because I keep procrastinating it, even though it's like the easiest steps right now currently are this, like nothing overly difficult. I started this yesterday, but yesterday I was feeling absolutely miserable, so I got to like around here on this side sewed down. This needs to be sewn down, and when I'm done that, obviously I can sew the zipper on. We've been through all that before. Still not entirely sure how I'm gonna put those pockets on. I'll figure it out. This is finished, it's blocked, it's all done. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time for a scarf, because I think there's like 8 days till Christmas. This is my workstation. And yeah, I think what I'm gonna do right now is clean that up and do any touch-ups, eat something and work on the rest of that, and then go back and clear coat that. I've decided to cut this video in half because it's getting very long. So there was something I was gonna announce in the second half of this video. My cat is down here. He was rolling on the floor before I started recording. I'm kind of disappointed he didn't continue to do that because it was very cute. Anyways, something I was gonna announce in the second half of this video was that I have merch now, if you are interested. So I have shirts. This is one of them. There's a bunch of them. This is just the one that I bought because I wanted to buy one of everything. I really like this shirt. I've been wearing it constantly. It's already got hair dye splattered all over it because I dyed my girlfriend's hair in it. And then we have this fella right here, a little button. This is not the only button. Once again, there are multiple buttons. This is just the one that I got. I got the little goober ghost, profile picture ghost in the large size because there are 2 sizes. That's what the large size looks like compared to a bunch of different other pins and patches. So that's what that looks like. And then also I got one of my stickers. So ignore the rest of them. I got this fella, that dude I designed. Graphic design is my passion, but this is the fella that I designed. This is mine. Thank you for your input. Really. Clearly he has something to say. Okay, don't rub your snot all over it. thanks for that. Really appreciate your input on this subject. Okay, don't hit export. I'm not done editing yet. He's rubbing his nose all over the corner where the export button is. Let me clip this back on. Now I'm too low in the frame and I look short. So that is my announcement. There are a bunch of different designs. I'll put a bunch of pictures of the designs on the screen, please. So dramatic. And that's my little announcement. So if you're interested in that, I will put, please stop it. I will put links to that in the description and at the end of the video. So if you're interested in that, please check that out. Yeah, that's super cool and I'm really excited about that. And thank you for watching and I hope you stay tuned for part 2. Bye!